What is up, everybody? This is Coach Cup, the District Athletic Director, here with another episode of the Quick Three with the District AD. Today, our guest is the brand new certified athletic trainer at Springstead High School, Andrew Sufficool, Coach Cool, as he likes to be called. Coach Cool, how you doing today?
Good, good. How about you?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Excited for some Friday night action tomorrow. Glad you could make it on the Quick Three. You familiar with it? You got a good grasp of what we're doing?
Yeah, I understand pretty well.
All right, cool. Let me go ahead and get my stopwatch going here, and then we will jump right in. All right, Andrew, how long have you been a certified athletic trainer?
So I've been since 2006. So what was that, 18 years?
Wow, nice, nice. And you're actually a Hernando alum, correct?
Correct. Yeah, class of 2002.
Nice, nice. Okay. So what got you into this profession, first off?
It was honestly at Hernando. I was, excuse me, I was in a nursing track program that they had back then, and is geared towards people wanting to become like RNs and stuff. And I knew I wanted to do something in healthcare, and I was more interested in physical therapy. And then when I started touring colleges, I came across athletic training, and I'd never even heard of it. And uh, it was one. Make sure my screen is up here. There we go.
You're good.
um, it was one. Once I found out about that, obviously I've been a part of athletics my whole life, as an athlete, and then I knew that sounded really interesting to me. Being able to kind of be like a physical therapist, but you work directly with hand in hand with teams
Right.
and athletes. So that really appealed to me, and that's kind of how I got started with it.
Awesome. So I know you've had some different experiences. What are some of the coolest programs you've worked with?
A lot of it after I graduated college in 2006 was at the collegiate level, and it was funny. I guess to answer it really quick, and I can get into a little. They all the settings I've been at have had their really fun and neat times. It is a little bit different, obviously, but yeah, I've been very fortunate. Each place I've been to, we've had really good success. Uh, I'd like to say that's because of me, but obviously it was
It
I was
helps.
always yes, it does. But it's fun. USF with the men's soccer program, uh, making it to NCAA tournament those 2 years I was
That's
there.
cool.
Made to what was it, the Sweet 16, and we made it to the Elite Eight. So we were one of the top teams in the country. And just being around high level performers day in and day out, it's pretty fun to see people really honing their trade and their craft.
Sure. That's
And at the
awesome. I
at
bet you
the
that
high
was.
school,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
And as I say, at the high school setting, which I've been at the last 15 years, it's really neat because I feel like I have a bigger impact. There's been obviously very skilled players I've been able to work with over the years at the high school level as well, but I feel like I'm making more of an impact. Teaching way more people. Hey, you hurt your ankle. Hey, here's stuff you can do to get better.
Sure.
Hey, you hurt your knee. Here's things you can do to get better. So uh, they both have their good and bad. But I do like the high school setting because you get to see a lot more different sports uh, instead of just being tied down to one sport for the whole year, and that
Right.
obviously makes it more enjoyable as well.
Gotcha. A couple rapid fire questions here to get to know Coach Cool a little bit better. Back in the day, what was your go-to in the school cafeteria, man?
It's probably the pizza.
Yeah, everyone says the pizza. Um,
Well, back then, it was nothing like now. Like now, when I see my daughter's lunch menu and stuff, I'm like, wow, this actually looks good.
yeah, yeah, no
Back
lie,
then,
no lie.
yeah, back then, good old pizza and fries and like the little cartons of milk were like your go-to because you knew they were going to be at least halfway decent.
Sure, sure. What about favorite music genre?
Honestly, it's I can't really narrow it down. I like all of them. It depends on the mood I'm in.
Sure.
Uh, I like oldies, certain oldies. The good thing with music is if it's a really good classic, it's timeless. It could be
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. It could be, you know, uh, from the '60s and '70s. Any of that genre. Could be
Sure.
hard rock.
Yeah.
Anything. So just depends on the mood. But if it's good, it's good.
Well said. Well said. Well, that's our time, Coach Cool. I appreciate you carving out some time in your day to let us get to know you a little bit better. We are super excited to have you on board. I know the great things you're going to bring to Springstead High School and our district. I know Coach Cool and a couple of the other athletic trainers are already thinking up some things to kind of help grow our coaches and our student athletes, both on and off the field and in services and professional development and whatnot. And we're just so excited to have you, Coach Cool, and thank you again. And I'll see you Friday night.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Quick Three with the District AD. Before we head out, I wanted to shout out our awesome sponsors. Glory Days Grill and BSN Sports are back. Lohman Law Firm, we really appreciate you coming back as a sponsor this year as well. And we got a brand new sponsor, Family Chiropractic. So thank you to those community partners for sponsoring this awesome program. Before we head out, wanted to make sure everyone was aware that football is back. And we have Friday Night Lights tonight, folks. First week of the regular season. We have Nature Coast traveling to South Lake. Springstead's headed to Zephyr Hills. Hernando is at Wesley Chapel. And we have the Central Bears are headed to Interlochen. The only show in town tonight, the Weeki Wachee Hornets are hosting the Seahawks from Sun Lake. That game starts at 7:30 at Weeki Wachee, so hope to see you there. Football's back. Have a great Friday.